What's up, guys? My name is MadSquash924. Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords. This is now part 11, and we have just arrived on Telos, where we've been imprisoned. Well, so we have Batu Rem here to kill. Let's kill him. Haha! Maybe I don't need to do anything. Maybe they'll kill each other. I'll just keep pushing him. It's funny. Pushies.
The security cameras are... What? What's going on here?
Man down! Quick! Call a medic!
All right, Jedi. I want you to back up slowly. Hands in front of you. Into the Force cage. Cooperate, and we won't have to gun you down.
Come on, Lieutenant. They've already killed... who is that? Is that Batu Rem?
No, he said he was an assassin. Really, it's a good thing I didn't have to depend on you for protection. Otherwise, I'd be very much dead.
Rem's no assassin.
Batu Rem is on leave. He shouldn't even be on the station. This man isn't him.
So how did he manage to sneak in here and try to kill me?
That's something we're gonna have to look into. I can tell you that it can't have been easy.
Great. That's so reassuring of you.
We've arranged for an apartment in residential module 082. You'll stay there under house arrest until our investigation of the Paragus matter is complete. You'll be under TSF protection. I'll personally clear any visitors to your quarters, and we'll investigate this incident to the best of our ability.
Right! Another investigation! Isn't that lovely? Well, I guess it's better than a Force cage.
Officer, get Lieutenant Yima a report of this incident. She'll look into this. The rest of you come with me. We'll escort you to the apartment in 082 immediately.
Sure.
These will serve as your quarters for the duration of your house arrest. 2 officers will be stationed outside at all times. Again, I'll clear any visitors. There won't be another incident.
But just to be on the safe side, why don't you leave us a blaster or two?
Okay, so, do you know how long I'll be in here?
I can't say. We have a ship examining what's left of the Paragus facility now, so your stay might be brief. We'll keep you informed.
Now, this is a step up from a Force cage, at least.
If there are any
Exactly.
problems, we'll use the wall terminal to contact you. Let's go.
Goodbye!
This isn't good. We've got to get off this station.
Yeah, we do, you're right. However, I think we should get some rest, you know? Kinda cramped up from being in the Force cage.
We cannot stay in any one place too long, but our path has brought us here for a reason. I must meditate on this. In the meantime, we should rest.
Yeah, you go ahead and meditate. As for me, I could use some sleep.
Right. Great, we have visitors. Incoming call from Sokolinu, the TSS officer. Okay.
Excuse me, you have a caller. Moza, representing the Ithorian planet restoration interests on Telos. Lieutenant Gren's cleared him if you'd like to speak with him.
And what exactly does he want?
He says he wishes to speak with you on behalf of Chodo Habat. That's all he will say.
Fine, sure, send him in.
Very well. I'll let him in now.
Great, so you came to me about Chodo Habat, and what exactly does he want with me? No, elaborate. No, what kind of troubles? How is Zerka harming the restoration project? How do they take the restoration zones? Did you exactly get to the point what you were asking? Heal me.
Perhaps Chodahabat should turn his eyes to his own people, if they truly suffer so.
Perhaps I'll consider it. We'll see what happens.
Now perhaps we will be able to rest uninterrupted.
Indeed. Does it never end? ID B4D4, Zerka Corporation Citadel Branch.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station Branch. I am attempting to connect you with Executive Officer Jana Lorso. May I put you through?
I suppose. What does she want?
I am sorry, but I do not know. I am only her Administrative Assistant. May I put you through?
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you. I will connect you now. Good day.
Thank you for accepting my call. As my assistant no doubt informed you, I am Jana Lorso.
And exactly why are you calling?
I understand that you were approached by an Ithorian earlier. Doubtless he tried to obtain your help, attempting to purchase it with imposed guilt and veiled threats.
Well, I don't exactly recall him threatening me. Maybe you, but...
Oh, and I suppose he didn't mention the exchange, helping you with any problems here? In other words, the Ithorians won't lead the exchange to you if you work with them.
No, he didn't really mention anything like that at all.
Well, no matter. My apologies. I never intended to waste your time discussing Ithorians.
Anyways, what do you want?
I believe you're a person of influence. Someone I'd like on my side, rather than aiding the Ithorians, whose quasi-mysticism and bumbling foolishness is standing in the way of progress and profit. I'm not asking for your help, though. I'm offering you a job. Work for Zerka and be handsomely rewarded. You'd be helping yourself. If you're interested, please visit our offices here in Residential 082. B44 will know what to do when you arrive.
And tell me, how are the Ithorians in the way of things?
Their plans for the restoration of Telos are aimless and meandering. Restore the sacred natural beauty of Telos, they say. Just what does that mean? How does that apply to natural resource development and consumption? The proper planning of urban sectors, resorts and tourism? It doesn't. The Ithorians are spending billions of Republic credits on a plan with no defined profit. If it continues, they'll drive the Republic into irreparable debt and have nothing to show for it but a few meadows and a weather generator the size of a small continent.
I hear what you're saying. What kind of work?
I'd rather discuss that in person. I'll be more than happy to answer any and all questions when you visit our offices.
Well, I think I'll come by when I can.
Excellent. Good luck with that messy investigation, and I hope to see you shortly.
We should get back to bed. Whenever they decide to release us, we should get going immediately.
Sounds like a plan.
Explain something to me.
I do not have the years required, nor the desire to indulge you.
If she served in the war, well, Jedi are supposed to be tough, capable.
Yes, and what are they without the Force? Take the greatest Jedi Knight, strip away the Force, and what remains? They rely on it, depend on it more than they know. Watch as one tries to hold a blaster, as they try to hold a lightsaber, and you will see nothing more than a woman, or a man, a child.
But to lose so much, I guess I didn't realize how much they relied on it.
Do not be surprised. In many ways, even you are more capable than a Jedi. You could survive where they could not simply because you do not hear the Force as they do. It is irony of a sort, and it is why I tolerate your presence now.
But such a loss of ability, for a Jedi, it seems so extreme.
She has been gone from war some time. It is conflict that strengthens us, and isolation that weakens us, erodes us. Add to that she turned away from war, did all that she could to forget it, and the last piece clicks into place. But we have spoken enough of this, and we do her a disservice by not speaking of this while she is present.
Interesting.
I've come to inform you that the Telosian government has completed its inspection of what's left of the Paragus facility. It appears that the Harbinger had indeed been present, though it was gone when our ships arrived and was responsible for the station's destruction. Logs recovered from the facility's wreckage indicated that the miners perished as a result of sabotage, which began while you and your companions were either incapacitated or incarcerated. As such, you are to be released from house arrest. However, the Republic is sending its own ship. They have insisted that you remain on station for the duration of their search.
And why exactly is the Republic sending a ship?
To further investigate the station's destruction and search for their missing ship, the Harbinger.
And how long will I have to stay here?
The sojourn is already en route, likely not more than a few standard days. Feel free to use these quarters during your stay.
And is the Ebon Hawk still impounded?
The vessel's IND is complete. Please visit the TSF station and entertainment module 081 to complete the necessary paperwork at the front desk. The Ebon Hawk should be transferred from the impound docks by the time you're free to leave.
And my T3 droid.
After filling out the paperwork, it'll be transferred with your ship along with your confiscated weapons and armor.
Well, now what? We can't just stick around. We need to find a way off this station. Whether it's the Ebon Hawk or some other ship. We could hit Nar Shaddaa, maybe. If you've got people coming after you, it's where you go to get lost in the crowd.
I don't know. What do you think, Kreia?
It is difficult to say. I feel we came to Telos for a reason, but we may have spent too much time here already. Even if the Harbinger was destroyed at Paragus, more Sith could already be on their way. Still, there is a chance we might learn of other Jedi here, on the planet's surface. Jedi who might help us restore your abilities, or sever the link between us.
Well, what do you think?
I mean, stay or explore Telos, we need a ship. So, let's head to the entertainment module and get our ship back.
Makes sense. I'll follow your lead.
Cool. Obviously, since we've been offered a job by Zerka and by Chido Habat, we actually have to choose one or the other. One is obviously more light side based and the other is more dark side based. We are going for the light side because we want to see things that are going to happen later on that are only going to happen through maxing out either the light or the dark. However, I think I'll join Zerka because it actually gains influence with Kreia, which we do need. And, she has reasons why we don't want to join Chido Habat. And those reasons are because the Ithorians don't really help themselves, really. They just kind of want help and then expect help in return. So, she really wants you to be strong. and not rely on others. Which I get. We will explore the rest of this. However, I do want to download this map, because this is our fast travel net, basically. We'll try to rush to the entertainment module to get our stuff back, and then we'll head back to this little main lobby where we just were. I can also talk to my companions about new things, I think. But let's get our stuff back first. So you could go in there, could do a bunch of things, but I'm gonna try and avoid everything.
That
didn't look like an accident to me or my associate here. It looked like you wanted to make a fool of him. Not even an apology. That won't do at all.
What the hell's going on here?
This Sulluston here had a few things to say about us that we didn't take to so well. We're just trying to work out our differences.
Ah, I'd like to hear his side of the story if you don't mind.
This doesn't have anything to do with you, stranger. Just move right along. Have a drink in the cantina.
Ah, I see. Well, I think you should probably leave. Now.
Yeah? Or what? You're gonna teach me a lesson? Go ahead. I hate your kind anyways. Keep your nose in your own business.
Well, you asked for it. Light side points.
Everyone down.
Ooh, and battle meditation. Very handy. What are you gonna do when I literally block blaster bolts with my bare hands? Not much, I assume. And why are they just allowed to do this randomly? Well, you should probably leave in case the friends come looking for them. And you. No, thank you. Actually, keep your credits. The reward is not necessary. Get more light side points that way. See? Look at that. Easy peasy. Information terminal. We can download this area of the map, because we can actually use this to transit to the other part of the station. I just want to get my stuff back as soon as possible.
Welcome to Entertainment Module 081's TSF station. How may I be of assistance?
Lieutenant Gren said to come here to get the Ebon Hawk and the rest of my possessions out of the impound.
I will call up the appropriate information now. One moment. Searching. One moment. I regret to inform you that the Ebon Hawk is gone. The TSF believes it was stolen and is currently investigating.
Really? What do you mean by gone?
It seems the Ebon Hawk was transferred to Telos' surface instead of an impound dock. However, both the requester and the point of delivery are unknown. In addition, the vessel is not showing up at any government-sanctioned landing site. I would conjecture that it has been stolen, and the TSF records have been illegally accessed and modified.
I knew it! That stupid T3 unit stole our ship. It's probably joyriding through the system right now, laughing at us, laughing at me.
That is unlikely. While your utility droid is not accounted for, numerous satellites track all incoming and outgoing vessels. There is no record of the Ebon Hawk leaving the system.
Wait. You're saying the ship's actually somewhere on Telos' surface? I don't understand. Telos' atmosphere is highly corrosive outside the shielded restoration zones. Where else could someone land safely?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that's all the information I have for you. Of course, the quarters in Residential Module 082 will remain yours until the situation is resolved.
Was there anything in the system about our ship?
There was a query regarding the Ebonhawk's ID signature sent from the Paragus mining facility. However, all data collected in response to the query has been deleted. It is likely that this information was removed when the vessel's transfer request was modified.
Is my possessions there, or are they here?
Fortunately, your possessions were kept in the armory and were uncompromised. I will open the door for you so that you may retrieve them. You will find them in one of the security lockers.
Well, that's something, I guess. TSF isn't going to do anything more about it?
Not beyond investigating the matter and extending our offer of free room and board.
Well then, what the hell am I supposed to do now? Just wait around at the Residential Module 082 and just do nothing?
I am not qualified to answer that question. However, it is unlikely that someone could steal a starship from under TSF observation without considerable backing. If your vessel has been stolen, there is a fair chance that the exchange possesses relevant information. I do not know what else to suggest, beyond waiting in your quarters for further word.
Tell me about the exchange that's here.
The exchange is a major intergalactic crime syndicate. They are trying to gain a foothold in the Citadel, most likely seeking to integrate themselves as fully as possible with the new Telos. It is rumored that the Bumani Exchange Corporation, located in Residential Module 082, is a front for the exchange on Citadel Station.
Okay, well, I'll be going then. So our ship is stolen, but we can still get our stuff. Well, that's not my stuff, but it is now. Ah, there's that and stuff. More stuff. Man, they really split up my possessions. There we go. Let's do our possessions. I think we had this one. I mean the crits. I think that's what we had. Was it the sonic rifle? 2 to 14. Yes. Freya, you have the miner uniform, a shield. You have this. The Lorian implant. Yeah, that one. And your sword. We did have you have this. 1d10, 1-4 droids with the ion. Let's do this one though. Looks like this one's also upgradable. And then for Aten, you had the Sith battle suit. You had the, I think the interface band. You had this one, because I didn't want you getting crit. You had Zerka utility belt. And then you had a blaster rifle of some sort. I think it was this one. Yep, the crit one. Good. So we have our stuff back. Excellent.
Something I can help you with?
Yeah, do you know how you will recover from the destruction of the Paragus mining facility?
To be honest with you, I just don't know. We desperately rely on the fuel to keep Citadel Station running. If we can't find a new fuel source soon, we'll be in bad shape.
Exactly how bad?
There's enough fuel in the reserves to keep Citadel Station from falling out of orbit, and for managing the restoration project, but not much more than that.
The Republic can't just increase the funding for the station?
If only it were that easy. The Republic's tight on credits right now, still recovering from the war. They're sparing all they can, but it's not enough. We relied almost completely on Paragus for our fuel. It's hard to make up for a planet's worth of fuel exports.
That kind of leads the situation between choosing Choto Habat and Zerga Corporation even more in Zerga's favor, because the Republic are already tight on credits, and it's going to take more credits from Choto Habat's effort that he's trying to accomplish. That does change slightly in more Zerga's favor to me. Is there anything else that can be done?
Absolutely. We need to find a new fuel service, sign contracts, make agreements. A soldier like me is not good at that sort of thing.
Well, I can help. I can do it.
You? You've got enough trouble, I think. And this is all your fault anyway.
Then, what better reason for me to do the thing that I, broke? Since, especially, you still think that, I'm to blame for all of this, and, I can fix the mess.
Look, it doesn't matter what I think. But sure, if you find someone with a load of fuel in their hand they'd like to sell to us, let me know. I'll be waiting.
Sure. What else can we ask you?
Something I can help you with?
Do you have any other work I can do besides just sitting around doing nothing?
Would you be interested in helping us by bringing in some bounties?
Well, I'm not exactly a bounty hunter.
Not all the bounties are strictly bounties. They are all government-sanctioned and frequently involve finding missing persons or things of that nature.
Ah, well, that's slightly different. Elaborate.
This isn't a bounty, so to speak. But we're looking for a man named Batono who's been missing for some time. Also, 2 ruthless killers that we'd managed to capture and hold here in the TSF station escaped and are currently at large. We're also looking for any information about the imposter Batu Rem.
Okay, tell me about Batono.
Batono was the overseer of dock operations for Zerka and was assisting us in uncovering the elusive black market smuggling operation that appears to be operating at a Citadel station. A few weeks ago, he suddenly disappeared and hasn't been heard from since.
And, why exactly do you need anybody else's help? It sounds like that's like a TSF investigation kind of thing.
Well, that's the problem. Our investigation wasn't exactly government-sanctioned.
Ah, I see. So, what? I have to clean up your mess and then just get the job done?
If it makes you feel better then, fine. Yes, I need you to clean up my mess. If the Council had kept us out of this business with Zerka in the first place, there wouldn't be any problems. But that's not important. The important thing is that Batono's gone missing, and I want to know what happened to him.
I see. I see there's a little guilt on your little conscience there.
Maybe there is, but that's not the point. The point is, I want to know what happened to him.
Okay, what do you have for leads?
Not much, other than what I've already told you, and the fact he was investigating Docking Bay 3. I spoke with some Zerka guards near the docking bay, but they didn't seem like they wanted to cooperate with a TSF officer. Maybe you'll have more luck.
I'll see what I can find.
Thank you. Keep me updated.
Do you have any other bounties?
What is it?
You said the, criminals, yes?
They were spotted by security cameras in the docking area, and we quickly moved in to apprehend them. We captured them shortly after you were placed under house arrest. Some sort of electrical malfunction. A side effect of the false Batu Rem's attack enabled them to escape. They overpowered their guards and escaped into the Citadel.
What else do you know about them?
There are 2 of them, a Rhodian and a Deveronian. They're well armed and obviously extremely dangerous. They haven't left the station as far as we know.
Well, I'll see what I can find.
Alright, just be careful. We've already lost 2 good officers to them.
And there was one other.
What is it?
You mentioned Batu Rem? The real Batu Rem?
You mean the assassin who tried to kill you, right?
Oh,
the real
that
Batu
one.
Rem's one of us, and he's off the station on leave. I hope Batu's okay, though I'm expecting the worst. Shame. He was a good kid.
Okay, and you're positive that really wasn't the real one? The real Batu Rem?
Positive. They were about the same size and build, and he'd done a good job of disguising himself, but he definitely was not Batu.
Okay. So, is there any way to find out about the killer's movements on the station, then?
Yes, we looked into it and found that he arrived via a tramp freighter in Docking Bay 3. Unfortunately, the cargo and passenger manifest as well as departure location was not disclosed to us. That's all the information I have for you.
We'll see what I can do.
If you find anything about the real Batu Rem, we'd like to know if he's safe.
Okay, then. I'll be off. So we have bounties we have to do as well. So it seems. Is there anything Atten and Kreia can talk to me about?
You seem pretty calm. It's almost streaming off of you. A lot calmer than you were on Paragus when I first met you.
Well, I'm fine, I guess. I don't know, I feel pretty good. You know, we're learning about things, we're trying to figure some stuff out, you know? It feels good.
Well, it's good to see. You're a nice counterbalance to that old witch back there.
Cool. You have, I've got questions if you have time.
Alright, what did you want to know?
Can you teach me to play Pazaak?
Alright, but I'm out of credits, so it's Republic Senate rules.
Can you go over the rules first?
Sure, shouldn't be a problem. It's basically a numbers game, but I can give you the ground rules.
Note, the rules for Pazaak will show up in your completed quest section of your journal screen whenever you need to access it. Okay, it's actually asking me if I actually want to play Pazaak, which I don't. But if you guys watched the Let's Play of KOTOR 1, you will know... I'm just gonna stand, I guess. We'll just go through this real quick. Then you'll know that we played a lot of Pazaak in KOTOR 1. We're just mashing through it. I don't really care because we're not playing for anything, but this is Pazaak. We will be playing this later on, of course, but not with Atten. I didn't think there was going to be any... Well, I was wondering if there was going to be any story elements involved with just playing Pazaak with him. But it doesn't appear there is. Huh? What does he want? Go! Sure.
Something up?
Nope. Don't care. Kreia.
Yes? Have you come with questions?
We'll see. You have anything about the Force?
Very well. What is it that drives you?
I guess I want to build a lightsaber.
Indeed. A Jedi tool and a Sith weapon. And why do you need such a thing?
Well, if you must know, it's because I want to have a build built around it. Who would have thought? A dexterity-built lightsaber build. Possibly a crit lightsaber build. Oh, that's not the answer you were searching for? Well, I guess it's because... technically to represent power, and it can help me slaughter the enemies quicker and faster. If you want to be technical about it.
Then listen to me. There is much weight, much craving attached to such a tiny thing of light. A lightsaber, any weapon, only achieves worth in how it is wielded, in the effort, in the struggle of one who holds it. Such a weapon does not make a Jedi or a Sith, and at times it makes them much, much less than they are.
Yeah, but I just want to make one. Is that cool?
The knowledge has already been imparted to you. Upon our journey, the pieces shall fall into place.
Alright. Let's do this. That's unfortunate.
Yes.
Kinda had a feeling that would happen.
Well.
Can you teach me any lightsaber forms?
The Jedi practice many forms, many styles of lightsaber combat. It is good to know them, but not to rely on them. You may have already felt the Shicho, the simplest of the forms return to you as your skill and perceptions have returned. Others may come with time, with experience.
Okay.
Very well.
And force forms.
Very well. Of which did you wish instruction?
Apparently none of them.
Very well.
I got other questions, because I got nothing else here.
Ask, and I will answer.
Let's see. We have this one that's new, and I think maybe this one. Kreia, are you a Jedi or a Sith?
Does it matter? Of course it does. Such titles allow you to break the galaxy into light and dark, categorize it. Perhaps I am neither, and I hold both as what they are, pieces of a whole. Know that I am your teacher, and that is enough.
Then exactly what were you?
What do you wish to hear? That I once believed in the code of the Jedi? That I felt the call of the Sith? That perhaps once I held the galaxy by its throat? That for every good work that I did, I brought equal harm upon the galaxy? That perhaps what the greatest of the Sith Lords knew of evil they learned from me? What would it matter now? There is only so much comfort in knowing such things, and it is not who I am now.
I'd still like to hear the story of which you have. Spoilers. We get this early.
There are dark places in the galaxy where few tread, ancient centers of learning, of knowledge, but I did not walk alone. To be united by hatred is a fragile alliance at best. But my will was not law. There were disagreements, ambition, and hunger for power. There are techniques within the Force against which there is no defense. I was cast down, stripped of my power, exiled. I suffered indignities and fell into darkness. Learn from me, my mistakes, and use that knowledge to become greater than I. That is all I ask of you, and that is all I desire. In you all my hopes rest, for the future, for the Force.
Well, I need more than that.
If it means so much to you, then this I swear to you upon my life, upon our lives, that when your training is complete, I will answer everything. There shall be no more shadows between us, only truth that exists between master and apprentice.
Have other questions?
Ask, and I will answer.
Tell me more about the Sith that pursue us.
Nothing more than we already know, and anything else I know would be useless. There is danger in such knowledge, even if I was certain of the ones who hunt you.
Which, obviously, she does. However, we got some XP for it. Okay. So, I think this is probably a good spot for us to end today's episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords. On the next episode, what I'm going to plan on doing is we're probably going to be trying to do some of these bounties instead of going straight to Zerka Corp. So we have to go to Docking Bay 3 for at least 2 of these. For Batono's thing, I think, as well as Batu Rem. Correct? Yes. Supposedly. We'll head there, and then once we do that, we'll go back to the little main area where we were in Residential Module 082 and start exploring that place. But if you guys enjoyed today's episode, make sure you guys leave a like, leave a comment. Tell me what you guys think of today's episode, of course. And if you're new to my channel, or have been watching me for a little while, and you haven't done so, feel free to subscribe to me, MadSquash924, over there on YouTube, where my channel is just right there. As well as KOTOR 1, as the entirety of that Let's Play is also completed. And don't forget to ring the bell to get notified of my latest videos. And you guys know what we're doing next episode, and I'll see you then. Goodbye!